there everybody, welcome to Orkney. I'm Rosslyn. Welcome to my third full playthrough of this game book, The Green Slime, by Susan Saunders, illustrated by Paul Granger. Published in 1982 as part of Choose Your Own Adventures, quite obscure compared to their main series, Bantam-Skylark book series. So this was released as part of their second box set. So each of these box sets contains 5 of these super skinny Bantam-Skylark books. You can see some of the other titles there. The second box set has The Genie in the Bottle, Dream Trips, Indian Trail, Help You're Shrinking, and then number 6. The Green Slime, published in 1982, both as a softback and a hardback edition. And I got this for about £6 out of the World of Books bargain bin. So when it arrived, I did not expect it to be a hardback book, and I didn't understand the format. It was so strange. But yes, both of these are identical. They were both released at the same time. I've used this one for the first 2 playthroughs, and I took this one out so that I could get a really nice picture for making the thumbnails for these videos. It's a lot brighter than the other one. This one's in lovely condition because of being in its sleeve. Yeah, I'm just going to crack on with my playthrough, and I'm using this one this time. I'll show off the illustrations and describe them briefly, but I'll show them off, but you don't have to watch the video to enjoy the whole experience. It's just a wee story you can put on, and whether you want to look at it or not, it's up to you. There's no rule system for the Choose Your Own Adventure books, so we're just going to get started with this bonny illustration. I think that's me there, farting about with chemistry tubes and such. Of course, this is why. It's the day after your birthday. Oh, I should pop this one back up. It's Tails here that's been holding it up. I'll pop it back up there so you can see it. Anyway, it's the day after your birthday. Your Aunt Beth has given you a chemistry set as a birthday present. She has also left you in charge of your cousin Stevie while she and your mother go to visit a friend. I mean, I feel like being put in responsibility of this while they both clear off. Aunt Beth and my mum have both just gone off to visit a friend. I'm not even told when they come back, and I look like I'm about 10, so I still feel like, spoiler, my Not My Monkeys, Not My Circus stance last playthrough was fine, but I'm going to be more responsible, or try this time. Right, so Auntie Beth is saying, "Oh, Stevie needs a lot of watching," Aunt Beth warns, and she's not kidding. Within 5 minutes, the kid has broken your model spaceship, glued together all your baseball cards, and stopped up the sink in the bathroom with tissues. "Sit down on the bed," you tell Stevie. "Dinna move or you'll be sorry." Am I threatening a small child? Anyway, I don't think so. Hopefully not. Anyway, you open your new chemistry set. You take out some of the test tubes, which are filled with coloured powders and liquids, and you start to mix a few together. Just then, the doorbell rings. Before you go downstairs to answer the door, you take a good look at Stevie. He is leaning against your pillow and his eyes are closed. You think he has fallen asleep on the bed, and there's me just checking in on him, and the wee boy is indeed snoozing away soundly on his bed. He looks cosy there. Oh, your friend Jan is at the front door. As you stand there talking to her, you hear shrieks and giggles from upstairs. See, I could have sworn in the last playthrough we heard shrieks and giggles. Spoiler, he seemed to be snoozing the whole time, but he'd be waking up and shrieking and giggling in the middle. I think we've established what happened last playthrough. It was a bit mysterious. Anyway, shrieks and giggles from upstairs. "Who's that?" Also, I've decided to make everybody Scottish this time because I can. "Who's that?" Jan asks. You make a face. Oh, it's only my cousin Stevie, you say. He's 4.5. Don't you think you'd better find out what he's doing up there? Jan asks. So I can say no, or I can say yes. We're going to go with no again. No, he's okay. He'll stop in a minute, you tell Jan. And you're right. After a while, Stevie does stop. Everything's quiet. Too quiet. Stevie, you call. Stevie! No answer. Oh, I better go and see what he's doing, you say. Jan follows you. As you reach the stairs, you hear a funny bubbling noise. What's that awful smell? Jan asks. It is a terrible smell. Rotten eggs and glue and what else? It's a bit book. You and Jan stop short. Something is starting to drip over the top step in big, thick, green blobs. It's the titular green slime, isn't it? What has Stevie done now? Something tells you not to go near the green stuff, but should you get help or should you try to reach Stevie first? I mean, I'm going to try and get help. I know I said I was going to be a bit more responsible about it this time, but oh yeah, I know that, responsible, right. More and more of the green slime is flowing down the stairs. You couldn't get to Stevie now if you tried. So you decide to go get help. You and Jan back down the stairs and out of the house. Do you think it's alive? Jan asks. She looks really scared. You don't feel too great yourself. Well, alive or no, we've got to think of some way to stop it. I have got an idea that might work. But we've got to hurry. You say, as you start to run. Jan is right behind you. Where are we gone? She asks. So, previously we went to Professor Tate's house. That was absolutely fantastic. And if you want to hear about that, you'll have to listen to playthrough. What are we on 3? 2, the previous one. For now, we're going to the other option we had. The utterly unexplored grocery store. I wonder what we're doing there. You and Jan run all the way to the grocery store. Ice. Ice. To freeze it. Okay. Ice, you shout as you rush inside. Ice? The clerk says. How much ice do you want? Enough to fill a house, you answer. Come on, kid, the clerk says. We're busy in here. It does sound like a prank request, to be fair. Here's us, though, trying to argue our best case to the completely perplexed clerk. He's not going to understand what we're jabbering about. Green slime, you need infinite ice. What are you talking about? Anyway, he's like, clear off, because he thinks we're trolling. So, Will, how much have you got? You ask. With what's out front in the case and with what's in back in the freezer, about 300 bags, the clerk says. Well, I'll take all of it. You say, please deliver it right away. It's an emergency and charge it to my parents. It will take you the next 5 years to pay for this out of your allowance. How come I have to? Again, I did not. I mean, I've not complained about this playthrough, to be fair, but this is not my child. The responsible adults have cleared off and left what looks like a 10-year-old to look after this misbehaved small child, and he was sleeping when I went downstairs. I don't think it's fair for me to be having to pay for that. Anyway, just my little aside there, sticking up for my character. Anyway, it will apparently take 5 years, whether I like it or not. You and Jan run back to the house to the wait for the delivery man. Oh, because he needs to deliver the ice. Nice one. When the delivery man gets to your house, you ask him to drive his truck right up to the front door. Jan climbs into the back and starts tearing open the bags of ice. You grab a shovel and open the front door. Before the green slime can ooze out, you start shoveling the ice inside. 299 bags later, you're finished. But before then, you can see us with all of the ice cubes, shoveling them and dumping them out of a bag from the back of a truck. So, we're finally done. It's about 30 degrees inside the house. Your noses have turned blue. Oh, I assume they mean like Fahrenheit. I don't know how cold or hot that is, like three degrees or something, I guess. I don't actually know. So it's cold anyway, cold as fuck, let's say, inside the house. Your noses have turned blue and you're both shivering. But you've stopped the slime, stopped it cold, it's frozen solid. Snazzy move. Dark green ice covers the floor of your house. Stevie is asleep on your bed. He missed everything. What are you going to do with a slime? Jan wonders. You think for a minute. Do you think anyone would buy slime sickles? The end. Oh, so the plan is just to pass it off as a chilled treat for small children on sticks or something and get them to eat it and thus dispose of all evidence. Yeah, I guess why not? I'm not making moral judgments about this. Seems questionable, but okay. The green slime, everybody. Absolutely hilarious. I've had a rollicking good time. That was absolutely batshit crazy. Choose Your Own Adventure book number 6 from the Bantam-Skylark series. Written by Susan Saunders and illustrated by Paul Granger. What a fantastic book. I reckon I can get one more playthrough out of this. I usually do 4 of these. I did do 6 of Wild Horse Country from the same series, but it was getting a bit old hat by then. I think 4 is the golden number. Yeah. I have nothing else to say about this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Toodly the new. I will be back for number 4 playthrough. Hopefully I'll see you for that. Bye bye.